Alright, so I am redoing an emblem I tried to make earlier when my After Effects crashed. And I thought since I already knew exactly what I was going to do, I would just record myself redoing it to kind of show how I do this. Alright, so composition, all of them are 10 seconds and 1000 by 1000 pixels at 30 frames per second. First thing I do is bring in the upscaled version of the emblem I'm doing, and I got all of these from, hold on, let me just pull this up so I'm actually crediting this. I got them all from this. Behance, I think, is an Adobe product, and someone just went in and upscaled a bunch of Destiny emblems, and this is where I've been taking them from. Alright, so the first thing I started with Devourer of Light is just drawing out all of the legs. And I'm gonna... Hello? Oh. And I'm gonna draw them out in red because I'm just doing a masking layer for stuff I'm gonna do later. And I'm gonna embellish a bit with some of how they move because I want like a very clear joint at each of their movement sections, so it's not just like weirdly bending. Mm. Sometimes you have to go in and change stuff because it just looks weird, and that was way too skinny of a joint. So I'm just gonna fatten that up a bit, and that looks a lot better. There we go, that's way less dramatic. And I really don't like how this leg works, so I'm gonna just fix that. Oh, it's weird. Yeah, that's better. Mm, looks good. Right, so now I need to reassign the center of all of these and parent them correctly so that the legs actually move like legs. And you can just use this tool up here and just, I'm gonna, oh wait, wait, wait. Wait, before I do that, I need to draw the AirPods. Mhm. There we go. All right, so I'm just gonna go down through these and make sure everything is rotating around the point that I want it to. And I can just, ooh. All right, and I did them very purposefully so that I can just parent everything directly down, and it'll be to the correct part. Now, we go to these things rotation, and I just start to rotate them a bit. You can kind of see how they all like parent around. Ooh, some things parented wrong. This motherfucker got parented wrong. And let's double check that again. And I can turn this off. And someone got parented incorrectly. Oh, a lot of people got parented incorrectly. Oops. Oh, not that one. This one. All right, I think that's everything correct. Perfect. Yeah, and that's kind of creepy, but I'm gonna make it even creepier with some automation. All right. So I'm gonna take all this, put it in its own composition. Let me bring this little box over here and name that legs left. And we can just go in here. Oh, whoa. Hello. And all I want to do is mess with these things' rotation. I'm going to make a single, God, I'm totally blanking on what these are called right now. An expression. And I'm thinking like 7 and then 15. And I'm forgetting one thing. New null object. I'm going to put a extra slider over here so that when the animation loops, all of the wiggles are in the same position, which is just going to be 0. So I can animate that. Put 2 keyframes in, and I want them to start up at 1.5 seconds. And it'll just go to 1 since we're using this as a multiplier. Put it to 1 over there as well. And seriously smooth it out. And, oh wait, this needs to be multiplied by this. All right, I'm really hoping that is not too creepy, but if it's good, I will just apply it to all of them and maybe mix it up for a few so that they're moving a little differently. All right, let's see how chaotic that is. Oh yeah, that's horrifying. Perfect. And then I can just go ahead and close all those up. Is there anything else? There's something else I did here. Oh yeah. All of these need motion blur added to them so that they like realistically, and ugh, that's a lot of motion blur. I'm just gonna come in here to the composition. That might not be enough. It might have been perfect, and I am just messing it up further. Okay, nope, there we go. That's that's much better. I'm just gonna turn this down a bit to render better. Okay, wow, that's still gonna be a pain to render. That's wow. Really? Okay, cool. So don't want to render the legs. Need to duplicate this. Give this a legs. Right. Go back to my original composition, throw in the other legs, and then I'm gonna scale this layer negative 100% across, which just, oh, wow, that was negative 100, which just flips it. And then what we'll see here that is a problem is that they just mirror each other, which is not what I want them to do. So I'm going to go into the legs right, create a solid, and I just want this all to be black. We're going to turn that layer off and duplicate it a few times because apparently the seed on the wiggle effect is like tied to what layer it is. So these should be Still a little disappointed in this, so I'm going to... Wait, no, those aren't the ones I want. Can change these so that they're a little bit more dramatic. Instead of 15, we're gonna go with 25. And I hope that's not too much, but it very well might be. I need to do... Copy this. Put it in there. Ooh. And I want to duplicate this a few more times. And let's hope that's not too crazy. Oh yeah, look at that. That's terrifying. I love how this one is just super stiff. Okay, cool. And then I'm just going to do the body. Nope, I want that to come to a point. Wow, okay. All right. Okay. I might be embellishing the shape of this spider just a little bit. Oh, no, no, no. And then I can super easy just duplicate this and then flip it, unlink it before I flip it maybe. What am I doing? Oh my god. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And then we're gonna put all of that in a composition, which I'm just gonna call Spite. Cool. New, solid, just make that. I'm gonna turn that off. Give it a, put a gradient ramp on it. And end of ramp we're going to put here. Start of ramp is going to be right here. Color. And then that color. And if everything turned out right, there is our beautiful spider. Oh, yes. I love it so much. Okay. Oop. I'm just going to go ahead and copy that color. Do another solid. Give it the background color. Send it to the bottom. Now I've got to do this, which I'm not going to have static. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I'm going to save this because it got destroyed last time, and I don't want that to happen again. Devourer of light. And I am going to clear the memory and disk cache so that After Effects doesn't crash on me when it's trying to request more data, because yeah, already taking up 93 gigabytes. Hopefully it doesn't take a full 2 minutes to clear all that out. All right, so I want to replicate this thing next. Just gonna turn that off and get this color. And right there to up here. That's gonna be too thick. Gonna go into the stroke and give it round caps so it's not as ugly as that. And I'm gonna get rid of, where'd my spider go? Oh my god. There we go. The first thing I'm gonna put on there is hello. Hello. Thank you. Turbulent displace. Hmm. 10. Yeah, bring that. Nope. I want that to be as uncomplex as possible. And we're just gonna make this evolve really slowly. So it'll just go to 5. And then to make sure it loops, I have to check cycle evolution and make sure it cycles every 5. And yeah, that's very slow. And then I'm going to hopefully this, because this is a little different from what I did last time. Okay, there we go. Wave height. I don't want it to be too high. Wave width. I'm going to bring the first one down some. Wave speed. 0.5. And then I'm going to duplicate this, make the waves way bigger. And then give it a bit of a different angle to go at. And reverse the direction. Make it a little slower. Get rid of my spider. Please tell me that it's not as slow as it actually goes. I don't know if that looks right. I know what I did wrong. Yeah. There we go. And I'm gonna get rid of that because that was a bad idea. Smooth noise on both of those. Just bring it up to like really high. Bring that up to like really high. And then increase the wave height significantly. No? No? Why are you looking like that? Okay, maybe that was a bad idea. I swear to God, a sine wave is not the right choice for this. That's way worse. Don't hate that. Oh, yeah. If I make it way more dramatic, that'll... Honestly, if that fits within the spider, I like that. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. Mm. I'm just gonna let that render for a second. Wow, I cannot believe how just barely that fits. Okay, now comes the part that I'm excited about. All of these things. Because I figured out a really cool way to make them animated last time. So I'm just going to take a big ellipse, make sure it's the right color, and I actually want to brighten it up a bit more. And then I'm just going to make a really big circle and thicken it up. And then go into the stroke, taper, and put a bunch of taper on it. Like that's a lot. Which makes it get thinner at certain points. Oh no. Um, Control Alt Home. There we go. Okay. Which makes it, yeah, so I just need to make sure the thickest point is as thick as I want it. And that's pretty good. I'm gonna move it in a bit. Oh my, what is it doing there? 0. What the fuck? Oh, what the hell? Okay, weird. And then just spin that a bunch. Oh, wow. What the hell is going on here? What is wrong with my circle? Um, okay, it didn't do that last time, so maybe I made it too big? No? It's really mad about something with this circle. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with that. Let me just try that again, I guess. Just gonna put both of those at 90 this time. And Control up R. Just give it a spin. And this one isn't fucking up. Maybe I made it too wide. Okay. And I'm just gonna do a few of these. Because I do not need them to be directly where they are in the... No, I don't want them to be directly where they are in the actual emblem. Perfect. And then I'm going to give these all different rotations. How many do I have? 7 increments of 30. Mm. 80. Wait, that's not even increments of 30. 90. 120. 150. 180. All right, and there we go. Now they all have different widths. And I'm going to start all their animations there. and just alternate which direction they're going. So all of these ones are going to go counterclockwise, and all these ones are going to go counterclockwise. Oh, wait, but I'm already fucking this up. Okay. Go down one. Yeah. Perfect. Which I'm going to turn off all my other layers and see how that looks. Perfect. And they just kind of pulse. And there should be a point where they're all super thin and a point where they're all super thick. I don't know why it's taking so long to render, but yeah, look at that. It just like wheel. Cool, awesome. Gonna save it again. All right, and then there's the whole emblem. I love how freaky that spider is. All right, and then the things I'm making for YouTube are 30 seconds. So we just make a new composition that's 30 seconds, bring the old one in, duplicate it a few times, and just slide them all over so that it loops perfectly. Ooh, I didn't think about... Oh, wow. Okay, that's super lucky I got with the looping of the the swirly thing. What? There must have been something there that just lined up perfectly. And honestly, I could like bring it over a bit as well. Right, no more than that. Okay, cool. And then we go over to that next composition and render it. And that should be the whole thing done. I'm just gonna, I always like double check after I render it to make sure it actually looks correct. And I'm gonna put it with the rest of them. Devourer of Light. And before I upload it, I always just double check to make sure everything is correct. Yeah, right there. See how there's like a bunch of frames where it's just in the same position? That's how it loops. It just like slowly stops the wiggle so that it all comes back to rest, where like the actual animation looks like it is. Oh my god, it's so gross. I feel like it being slower could be potentially good, but I really like it how it is. It's like super freaky. Alright, that's where I'm gonna end this. Hello. Oh, oops.